This is our best burning strategy for the wood stove. We call it the natural bridge.
So it's kind of warm today.
Yeah, today it's pretty warm. It's 27.
Okay, what I do is I just shove the old log to the rear, and then I work on the coals just to get them so that I can put the new log in. And I won't have to play with this for like 2 hours. And that's it. And you can see I have a little bit of a tunnel under the middle. I open my flue all the way up, get the maximum amount of air going in, and that'll be it. In a few minutes it'll catch. Probably less than a minute later.
This is about 12 minutes later. And he pushed the air intake halfway in. So there's less air going into the fire.
It's been about 30 minutes. The temperature has risen now, a little higher. I also have a heat gun, and it's about 50 degrees hotter than that. And I also was running the blower, so that actually does a little bit to the heat too, because the chamber between the ceiling of the wood stove and the top, there's a space in between it where it blows the air through it. So that actually influences the temperature of the stove or this thermostat. The trick that I learned is if you want to increase the temperature when you're burning a bigger log and you're using this natural bridge method, just find a small piece of wood, and it's about the same size as the wood stove, so it's about max that I can put in there. And what I do is just set it right in front of where the air intake comes out. That's right there. Okay, this is just going to put a little bit more heat on that log right in the front to get that burning good and hot. And as you can see, it's already taken off. Now the temperature will rise because now you're putting heat on the front of that big log. This will actually burn for maybe 2 hours. I won't have to do anything. The temperature will maintain. It's been 50 minutes, and you can see our small log disappeared. I haven't adjusted the flue or damp or whatever you want to call it. And this is the most important part, is that you can see our temperature actually rose. Just like I said, by putting that little log in there, started the fire and got that big log burning a little better, and it brought the temperature up. How long has it been? Since the beginning?
An hour and a half.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, you just wait about 10 seconds before you open the door all the way up real quick. There. I'm going to try to push the log back a little bit. So that's that. And then I'm going to put another log in here, right in front of it. Get it burning a little bit better. Oh, so it's here. And I shut the door. I could even give it a little bit more air, and it'll, oh, there it goes. It's been 2.5 hours. The wood stove's been doing a great job. I'm going to show you how I do this natural bridge inside there using the ashes and my dried wood. Basically, these things are shot, so I just bust them up. A little bit of poking at them, and they fall apart. And then I just spread them out a little bit. Just spread them out. A little bit on that side. There. And I poke this one a little bit. Not much. Doesn't take much because it's burned all the way through. And then I push this over this side. Just use the poker, push them over. I build my little bridge in the middle. The air has like a trough to blow through when I put it in, and that's it right there. Now I got a lot of hot ashes in there. So I take this and I set it there. I take and push it up in there. Yes. I just use my poker to push it back. And then I put another little piece in the front to get it going. And you know, you make the adjustments you need to. I'll just put that down a little bit so it's down a little lower. And in this stove, I guess every stove's a little different, but in this stove here, the air comes out right here. Draws it in from the bottom and comes out here and blows it that way. So it blows it straight down my little trough. Open the air up all the way, which is, you know, and I'll let it go for a little bit. Yeah, how this one works is just push it in or pull it out. I have a little mark here where I know the minimum amount of air I want to set into it without shutting it off. And then I let it sit for a few minutes like that. And basically that's all you got to do. But I find this the easiest way and, you know, the least amount of, you know, maintaining that you have to do.
It's right in the middle of where it needs to be the most efficient.
Thanks for watching.